Hey everybody, welcome to another Guild Ball Match Report. I'm here with Les.
Hey.
And he's just finished painting up his Masons, and we're going to be throwing down with my Brewers. It's my first game with Brewers, so be forgiving, because I am still learning all of the factions in Guild Ball, and I will probably make some terrible tactical decisions, but luckily Brewers are resilient and can hopefully take a punch through all of my mismanagement and bad coaching. So let's look at our starting 8, the models we brought in. We'll look at the pitch and get it set up. We're going to roll D4 plus 3 for our train and get it all put down, and then we'll get started with a standard game to 12 points. All right, so here's my starting 8 for Brewers. I've painted my first 6 actual Brewers, and I got some Union reinforcements. I got some options here. Left to right, we've got good old Scum, Friday, which is the throwing knife girl. Tapper, who's my captain. And we've got, that is Spigot. We have Mash in the back there, the surprisingly spry big guy. We've got Hooper with his big killamajig, and then from the Union, we've got Gutter and Rage as some potential reinforcements to select from for this game. Here's Les's freshly painted Masons. Left to right, we got Chisel. We've got good old Tower. There was Big Hammer. We've got, that's Harmony, Mallet in the back, Honor hanging up front, the captain. We got Marbles the Monkey, and then Brick in the back there, and Flint for the 8 to choose from. He's also got his gold token, which I want to show you guys. I'm going to put it right now, with the big Masons logo on it. Really, really cool. So there it is, starting 8 for the Masons. 12 for how much scenery we get, and it's going to be, that's going to be, well, it's actually 1. So 1 plus 3 is 4 pieces. So here's my starting 6. We've got Tapper. Well, it's not Tapper. They both got Killamajig, so I always mix them up. We've got Tapper, we've got Scum, Friday, Mash, Hooper, and Spigot. Going pure Brewers. Les's lineup's going to be Honor, Marbles, Mallet, Chisel, Brick, and Harmony. Man, there's a lot of 2-inch reach in this army. It's like 3 guys with 2-inch reach. Set up, goal markers are placed. The Masons on this side, the Brewers on the other. We have 1 woods, 1 piece of rough terrain, and then 2 obstructions, some piles of crates. And that'll be our table setup for this match. Off roll. You get a 6, so you get to pick, kick or receive. Receive, all right. All right, so I've deployed, and then Les is deployed. Friday's got the ball. Then we got Spigot, we got Scum, Tapper, Mash, and Hooper. Hooper! That's a Jaws moment. I'm gonna be making Quint jokes this entire game. Harmony, Marbles, Honor. We got Mallet, Brick, and good old Chisel lined up against me. So we're gonna kick off and then roll for initiative. Or sorry, you'll get initiative because you're attacking. Friday's gonna jog. She'll jog her 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over to here, and then she's gonna kick out 9. Have to kick out 9 though. So I think what she's gonna do is she's just gonna kick out 4 to the goal line. Like that. 4, so we'll see if it's accurate. And it is with 1 4 plus. Gonna go to the 1, so back this way. I don't like that very much, so I'm gonna re-roll it. It's gonna go to the 3, which is like this, and it's gonna go how many inches? 2. And it'll end up right there. And we have kicked off. The maintenance phases are allocated. I've got 1 on Hooper, 1 on Mash, 4 on Tapper, 1 on Scum, 2 on Spigot, and then 4 on the lady herself, Ms. Friday. We got 2 on Harmony, 1 on Marbles, looks like 4 on Honor, 1 on Mallet, none on Brick, and 2 on Chisel. So you've got first activation. Mr. Brick?
Brick's gonna go 6.
4, jog. 4. That's right, yeah, jog a 4.
To there.
And that's that. Spigot's gonna go. He's gonna run. And he is going to run his 8. So he's gonna head over here, just staying outside of 6 of you. So there he is done. And then he is going to tool up Friday. What are you?
Marbles.
Get him, Marbles.
Marbles is gonna walk his 6.
And tool up old Brick.
Yep, and he's gonna tool up Mr. Brick.
I'm now going to activate Harmony, and Harmony is going to use Shadow Light to dodge 2. So this will not trigger Brick's counter charge. Not Harmony, sorry, Brewer Harmony. Friday. Brewer version of Harmony. And we're going to go 2 like this.
Harmony's drunk sister.
That's right. Harmony's slightly less non-inebriated sister. Just staying at max 6, so she doesn't need to use her whole 2 inch of dodge. And she's going to start chucking dirty knives at Brick. 2 for the first dirty knife. Hitting on 2s. I got 2 dice. This is going to go off. So he is dirty knife. Now I do have tooled up on me. So it's actually 2 damage. He'll be poisoned. And -1 def. Is on my own model.
2 damage.
He goes over there. So she is now going to spend 1 to run. And she will come within an inch. So to get within an inch is going to be 4.5, it looks like. So 3.5 basically at the beginning of her move. And then she'll grab the ball. So she'll connect to the ball. So she's moved 3.5 so far, which means she can move another 4.5 back, which will put her here at the end of it all. We're not progging countercharge. And then she is going to try and kick it to Mash. She's kicked 4-9 with Football Legend, which puts Mash well in range. Oh, yeah. So we'll send the ball over there. And that will connect on a 4+, 4 dice. And for a 4, get one.
Got it.
So Mash has the ball. That's a momentum for me for a pass. She's going to go. She's going to run.
She's going to run for 8.
Put herself up front.
She's going to just run straight up.
Okay. Going to go. He is just going to run. And he runs 7. And that will put him right there, which hopefully engages you. Let's just double check.
Is that 2?
It is. Harmony's going to go.
Harmony's going to jog up her 6 to there. She'll spend her 4.
For superior
strategy.
Yep, on good old Chisel.
Good old Chisel.
Extra an influence, and she can go again.
And she can go again.
So we're going to activate Tapper here. He's going to spend 2 to charge Chisel. A 7-inch charge plus 2-inch reach, so that'll put him just at max melee right here. So moving it to 2, like so. You want to check and see if it progs your thing. I think I'm just out.
I think you're just out.
Yeah, it looks like it. So that's going to make good old Tapper's first attack, tack 10, 11 because of the button dice on 3s. And you're arm 1, I think.
1, yep.
Okay, so that's going to go down to a total of 6. Drop once. I'm going to pull up Commanding Aura for the first one, which will give me +1 tack as well as +1 to all damage results. And then with my wrap, I'll just do 1 damage. Another attack. I'm going to be tack 6, 7, 8 from Commanding Aura and my friend now. For 3s, arm 1. Woof, only 3. Goes down to 2. 3 damage.
All right.
Non-momentous. I'll buy another attack. Last
Surprise.
one. And do 8 dice again. So that's going to be 5. Goes down to 4. 4 momentous damage.
Ooh.
He's going to spend a momentum for old Jake's and then allocate 2 more influence to himself with a momentum for his heroic play. One of those to buy another attack. Dicing on 3s. With the murder stick, that's going to be 5, goes down to 4. 4 momentous damage again. Attack, she's got 1 left. And the punching, we're going to get not quite enough. It's only 3, which is 3 regular damage. Right, which will put me on the map for 2 for a knockout. Man down.
So everybody's +1 armor till the end of the turn.
Nice. Gonna go. He's just going to jog.
4, jog 4.
Okay.
And that's pretty much all he can do.
Actually, gonna move him 2 more and sprint him and spend that influence. Yeah, it's not going anywhere else. Mash gonna run because that's what Mash does. He's the fastest guy on my team. He's really not the fastest guy on my team. He's gonna go 6, and we're gonna cage the ball. Harm's gonna get into harm's way.
8.
Gonna run 8.
And get her over here in 4 inches from her sister.
Harm's gonna, she's gonna stay in stat stealing distance. He's gonna go. He'll just spend 1, 2, do a sprint, and get himself near Tapper. Because that's the important thing. Actually, he can Shadow Like first for 2 as well. So he's going to make a 2-inch dodge through his activation to there. And then sprinting for 8. I won't be able to fit between these bases, so we're just going to head
up in the corner,
up in there, and just tuck in. Turn 1 done. So I'll have 2 momentum. That'll give me +2 to the initiative roll for next round. Going off for initiative, so he's going first. I got a 6 to your 3.
You're going first.
So I have to allocate first.
I'll bring her back in.
Okay, she's going to walk on. How many sponges? Just 1?
Just 1.
Okay, so she can max out her crazy potential, and she can make a dodge, or sorry, not dodge, a jog.
A jog for 6.
So moving up 6 with a jog. There she is. So we've allocated. I've got initiative, so Mash has got 1. We've given none to Scum, 3 to Old Hooper, 4 to Mr. Man over here, which is Tapper. We've given 3 to Friday and 2 to Spigots. Across from me, we've given 4 to Chisel, because she's already mad because she got punked out. She's coming back mad. Mallet's got, looks like 3, 2 on Honor, 1 on Marbles, none on Brick, and none on Harmony. Forgot to allocate 2. He's going to give 1 to Brick and 1 more to Honor. Of course, Brick will take 2 for poison.
Remember, he's going to have 6 plus a 3-inch reach on his turn.
Yep, that's true. All right, well, Tapper's going to go. Tapper's going to charge Honor, and he's going to charge 7, so he's going to put himself at max melee, putting him in between, her in between him and Brick, which means that Brick's counter charge won't be able to happen because he can't charge through. Cost me 2, so first swing will be at tack 10. 3s, Arm 2 is going to cancel 2 of these, so these come out, and then this comes out for 6. Wrap, it's going to bring up Commanding Aura, which will give him +1/+1, and then we're also going to do just 1 base damage. Next one, we're going to be tax 7 now because of Commanding Aura, and that's going to put us probably into the 4 hits range, I'm hoping, or not.
Ooh.
The 2 hits range. That's going to be, I could do 3, or I could do a Momentous Knockdown. I'm going to do a Momentous Knockdown.
Knockdown?
Yeah. That's +1 to hit now, so she's going to get hit on 2s, and that's 7 dice. 2s. These 2 go away, and then so 2 more, so that's 3. Momentous 3 damage there. Spend that momentum now to old Jake's, and get ourselves 2 away for another swing on 2s. Looking for 2s. There we go. So that's 5 for momentous damage. And then his last one, he'll swing again for 2s. That's going to be 3 non-momentous damage. Well, I'll tell you.
Not too hard. You got to spend her movement to stand her up.
Okay. There's now standing with take a breather. She doesn't have any influence. It's yeah, just standing up.
Just standing up.
Forfeiting her advance, sorry.
Right. Quick time. So she moves 2. I think we better get her out of some range here.
Okay. She could also dodge someone else. Like she could dodge Brick into a line where he can charge. She could dodge any of the people behind her within 4. It's actually going to be targeting Brick now. Put him up 2 inches.
Up to here.
Okay. She's going to hang on to that last influence and just burn it. We're going to activate Ms. Friday. And she will Shadow Lake for a 2-inch dodge to here. Putting her hopefully within 6 of you. Which looks like we're just in. Yep. And 2 to Dirty Knives Old Honor for 4. We get double 6s, so she is going to take, because actually, sorry, I would add +1 to that even because of, or actually, no, it only affects attack, but it is +1 to damage from playbook things. So it's just 1 damage there.
And poison, right?
Yes, and poison. It's been her last one to sprint, and she sprints 8. Before she spends that one to sprint, actually, she's going to yell, "Get over here," at good old Scum, because he should be within 10, and he certainly is. And Scum gets to make a base move towards her, which is 6. Get over here, Scum! So Scum's gonna walk over here for free. Whoop. She's gonna run, or sprint rather, and she gets to sprint, it looks like 8. And doesn't like being anywhere near Brick. So she's gonna go hang out over here. Activate Chisel? Yep.
She's gonna charge.
For 2? Okay.
2.
Who does she want to charge?
She's gonna charge Hoopa.
Hoopa? Alright, so she's gonna go 8. Bring her within 2. She has to avoid the line of that rough terrain, but she'll easily be able to get to there. Yep. And that will end, however, in my melee range. So I'm in a Shadow Like with Mash. Not Shadow Like, unpredictable movement, just to get out of melee range so I don't get swung on later and lose the ball. Swinging time, so tack 1,000 right now.
4 plus, we gotta look it up now, we got a lot.
You can damage yourself for 3 extra. Plus you're already down to 4 boxes, so you've got extra from that. You damage yourself.
Kind of crazy.
That's right. Damage yourself down to 1.
Kind of guy.
And she's got 13 dice pool right now.
13 dice.
Which is just bonkers. And yeah, this will hit me on 3s.
9, 12. That's a lot of dice. It might be a 2-hander.
That's right. Do it. 13. Hitting on 3s. 1s and 2s will go away. Armor 1, so 1 more. That's a tasty wrap right there. That looks like 9.
That's 9.
Take 4 damage, gain a momentum, and also prog Feel My Pain. That's including my Tough Hide and all of his bonuses to damage place. There's a 1-inch push, which can be in any direction. So you can pull him 1 inches. Yeah, but it can be towards or back or wherever you want.
Here.
Unless it specifies otherwise. Swinging again. She's tacking only 9 now because because
9.
crazy.
3s?
Do it. Yep. And
2 minus 1.
2 minus 1. Cool.
6.
Doing 3 damage and double push. Does that include your +1 and my -1 for Tough Hide?
No.
That just includes your +1?
Right.
So it'd be 2 and a double push then. Got it. Taking 3 more damage and it's a double push, so you can do it an inch anywhere you want. 1, 2.
Double to there.
Whoop, whoop. They get hauled around.
Get him out of the range.
Last attack, that's right.
Still 9.
I am not going to counterattack.
Ooh.
No. I'm actually going to counterattack.
Okay.
Yep. My 1 momentum.
Here's my 9.
Looks like a lot.
1.
Yep.
Looks like 7.
Ooh. Double push.
So I'll push him back 2 more inches.
Keep just pushing him back. Yep. That away.
To there.
That's good. So my counterattack, attack 5. I am still engaged. I need to hit with 4 of these to get what I want. So 3s. Ha! You get one. I'm just gonna momentous push you, but I don't get momentum on counterattacks, so it would normally be momentous, but I'm just gonna push you to melee. Damage though, so I won't have to feel my pain. All right, Mr. Mash is gonna go. He is going to waddle 4. Waddle, waddle, waddle over to here.
We can't see you.
And then we're gonna kick over to Spigot, because it's what we do. So you're gonna try and kick over here. He has kicked 3-6. So 3 dice, dealing a 4. We got it, so that'll gain us some momentum, and he'll take the ball. Gonna make a walk over to max melee.
To there.
You can be back further if you want to, because you don't want me to be able to counterattack. There you go. First attack. So he's gonna be tack 5. Yep. On 3s. It's the Tappa.
Oh,
looks 4. Like 4 armor 1 down to 3.
3.
Are knocked down. So that's momentous knockdown 2. So you get a momentum. Next one you're hitting on 2s now with 5 dice.
Nice.
Looks like 3 down to 2. 2 damage to Tapper goes down to 1 because of tough hide. Another attack.
Still 2s.
It's going to be 3 down to 2. That's just 2 damage. Final attack. Yep, from his stack of 4. Looking for 2s again.
Oh,
maybe 2 again. Momentous 2, I imagine.
Yep.
So 1 more. You're definitely going first next turn, though. We're going to do Mr. Spigot. He is going to dash his 8. He's got no choice but to get engaged by the monkey, because the monkey is in his...
The monkey's annoying.
The monkey is, yes, the monkey is in his business, but he only has a 7-inch kick.
He's got the monkey business.
He does have the monkey business all day, but that gives us range for a goal. So we'll spend our 1 momentum and our 1 remaining, influence to kick. Try and put the ball on goal. And so the -1 being offset by Football Legend, and that means I've got 3 dice needing a 4 to score, and we do.
Boom.
Not a screamer though, because it's not 2 6s. It's 6, and we gain a momentum. Throwing the ball immediately within 10.
10 inches.
You got it. Put the ball there. It'll auto scatter. This direction's gonna be the 4, which is this way, and then how far? Looks like 6. Oh my gosh, I think you just gave it to Chisel.
I think I did take the Chisel. 6?
6? Yeah, she's got it.
Chisel's
she can just claim it. Loose ball, now it's hers.
That's not such a bad thing.
Not at all.
Marbles has got to...
Marbles got to do some work. All right, get them, Marbles. Do your filthy business.
Well, we're in range.
You could also just walk a brick over there, too, if you wanted, because everybody here's gone, right, except for the kitty cat and Hooper.
Was over his 6.
He doesn't even have to move. He can just do it. It's 4-inch range. You can just cast it and then move somewhere else if you want.
And then...
Support, so he's going to walk over.
Yeah, he's gonna walk
you're going
over.
to take a parting strike from Spigot if you do that.
Oh, good point.
Brick. And that's going to be it. He can wander a little bit inside my engagement if you want him closer to somebody else.
He's within his 4.
He's happy?
Here,
okay. I'm going to actually activate Hooper, and he is going to spend a momentum to heroic play, because there's no way I'm getting over that momentum stack anyway. No. For True Grit, immediately remove all conditions in this model. This model gains +2 tack. This is not a condition though, so I can't remove it. It's a play.
Right, that's a play.
But I'll become tack 7, and then I'm going to jog to here just to stay within 2. And not go within 6 of brick, because we don't want to get within 6 of brick, because that's
no,
just a
you don't.
Terabad idea. So we're gonna get to there.
6? No.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna get punched by hammer hands over there.
No.
And then we're gonna start swinging on Chicky. Attack right away. I am currently tack 7 because of True Grit. Hitting on 3s. That's going to be
-1 for armor.
-1 for armor. 4. Tackle the ball off you.
Okay.
So that is a non-momentous tackle, which will put the ball onto me. Okay. That's actually 1, so that's 2 now. It's my second attack I'm going to damage from Feel My Pain, because of Tough Hide. Swinging again with 7, because of True Grit. Hitting on 3s, that's going to be 5 down to 3. Down you. Knocked down, we're going to pass it out with good old Hoops. I think I'm out of range though, so I might just clear it back. Here, right? Oh yeah, it's, no, I didn't damage you. I knocked you down.
Oh, knocked down.
That's right. Take the other one. Yeah, that's right. I got to take one off because that was a tackle and a knockdown. It wasn't actually damage. We're actually just going to clear the ball backwards because at this point, I think my best bet is just to get it free and clear. So we're going to put it at 6 for accuracy, and accuracy is kick 2+. Sorry, 2 kick. So it is accurate. So I can reroll my direction and stuff. Direction. It's going to be to the 2. I don't like that, so I'm going to reroll it. It's going to be the 6, which is what I do want. Come on, put it on mash.
Yep.
Goes 4, lands right on mash. He's going to take possession. I've still got scum, and you've still got brick. So he's not going to be able to walk up and do it, but he can certainly punch my cat. The only problem is my cat's... Right, so he walks 4 and then gets to 2, so that's his max right there. He can't... Oh, he can run, but he couldn't attack me then.
Right.
Go after Tapper. Yeah, it makes more sense.
We'll walk 4 and stay...
Within 2?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Punch and tapper, you're tooled up, so it's going to give you 6 tack. You hit me on 2s because I'm on the ground. Big punches. It's going to be 4 down to 3 because armor 1. Mantis, so it goes to 1 because of tough hide. That's end of turn except for Scum. Good old Harmony. Scum. Oh, and Harmony still too. Scum's going to activate and go. He's got Shadow Like he can dodge for 2. I think that's going to be it because he doesn't want to get... Oh no, Brick can't countercharge because he's engaged. Actually, he's not even engaged.
I'm not engaged.
You could countercharge me. Yeah. Oh crap. Okay, well we'll just Shadow Like that over to here and be done. Go.
Just go her 6.
Okay. Rolling for, I have 1, so +4 to your initiative roll. I'm probably not going to get, no, there's no way.
I'm going.
10! Alright, so you're going first. Alright, so we've allocated, we've got 1 on Chisel, 2 on Harm, it looks like 4 on Brick, 3 on Brick, 3 on Mallet, 3 on Honor, and none on the Monkey. For me, I've got 3 on Hooper, I got 2 on Mash, 1 on good old Scum, 4 on Tapper, 1 on Spigot, and then 3, including my gold token, 1 on Frog. Activate in Honor.
Activate in Honor. She casts Quick Time on Harmony.
Okay, you just need to be within 5 of Spigot basically, because you're on a 1-inch base.
So right there.
Yeah, right there looks good. And then she gets to go do something. She's gonna jog.
So we'll jog in here.
Yeah, just a basic melee. Making sure you're still within 4 of her, which you certainly are, it looks like. Yep.
We're good. And we'll use
and a punch.
1 to attack.
All right, so you've got your marbles bonus, so you're at 7-8 right now. It's on 3s.
Oh,
and he's arm 1. So 5. Went to 2 damage on good old Spigot. Harm, gonna chain activate, and what's she gonna do?
She is going to charge.
Or just advance, sorry?
Just advance 6.
Into good old Hoopa.
Into Hoopa.
So just staying more than an inch away from old. Yeah, so
right
go there. And making sure you're more than an inch back from him. Copying stats at the start, so you've got tax 6 right now. Not crowded it though, because she's knocked down. On 3s. And arm 1, so 2. Momentous push.
For 1.
Pulling him back this way to get him away from Chisel, possibly.
There.
That right there. It's 1 inch. Yeah. And again.
1 more for 6.
Trying to keep Chisel alive here. This is on 3s, so it looks like 2 again.
2 again.
Same exact thing, gain another momentum.
Another momentous push.
Just pull me out of the way, and you can pull me back if you want, even whatever direction you want.
Here.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Old man's gonna go for it. It's gonna stand up. It's just gonna start putting the boots to good old Brick. First swing, I am going to be tax 6. I'm gonna counterattack the first one. I forfeited my advance there, so I've got tax 6. We're actually going to go commanding aura first before we even swing, because I'm not gonna get it off on Brick because his armor's too high.
Yeah.
So spending 2 for commanding aura, that'll put me at +1 damage and +1 tax. I'm gonna be tax 7 now. The momentum to counterattack already, so let's see what happens. I'm gonna get a total of 3. Knock you down momentously, and that will prevent your counterattack. Spending my last influence to fight, and I'm tack 8 now because you're on the ground. I get +1 tack dice. On 2s here. 6 with arm 2. 4 momentous damage and 2 non-momentous damage, so I get another momentum. I'll spend 1 more momentum for a heroic play, give myself old Jakes for 2 more influence, and then spend 1 to hit you. 8 again on 2s. That's going to be 5 total. So that's just going to be 4 momentous damage. And then my last one, let's see if I can finish off old Brick. It's going to be 8 dice again on 2s. I get 5, which is enough for 4 more momentous damage, and I think that should knock him out.
Yep.
Be at 8, and that's Tappa done. All right, charging for 6. And I will uncorrectable move movement for 2, but there's no way for me to get away from a 3-inch engagement, so I'm just going to move myself over here, like so. I will counterattack.
Okay.
9 hitting on 3s here. 1s and 2s go away. Armor 1, so 4. This tackle is going to grab the ball, or you could knock me down and just squirt the ball. Do you have a knockdown?
Yeah, I have a knockdown for momentum as well.
You can do that instead. So options are either knock me down and the ball squirts randomly, or you tackle the ball off me and I get to counterattack. A momentous knockdown just makes more sense here. Set momentum for counterattacking, and you get to scatter. So roll d6 for direction. It's going to go to the 2, which is sideways, like so.
I'll take
and then how far?
The
4. Okay, so 4 inches away from me, going like this. So right there.
Right there?
Yeah, right the edge there. You got it. There. Attack. So take another one off. You've got, I'm knocked down now, so you're hitting me on 2s.
Ooh, armor?
Of 1.
So 4.
You got it.
Where was that roll last time?
Non-momentous 3 or something else? Last stack, no swing on me.
That's my first column, so. Those are all good, right?
Yeah, you hit on 2s, everything. So just armor 1, so 3 hits. Smash my shin so good.
Whoa!
Poor Tapper.
Tapper's taking a net.
-4 to my kick, which means he's not kicking anything anyway. All right, we're gonna go old Hooper, and he's just gonna do a basic walk, so jogging, and then jogging over to here, like so. Let's punch you! So first punch, 5, looking on 3s here. 2's actually, so you're knocked down. And that will be 3 total. 2 straight damage, so she's out. Put me at 10. Spend 1 for tough skin here.
Where to run is
tough skin now, and that's me. It's over to you. He's gonna make his jog and head towards the ball. Scum. He's gonna go his 6, which will put him within an inch of good old honor over here. Whoop, and whoop. He'll get the gang up bonus, and he's gonna take a swing on honor. 3's here. Hit with everything. That's gonna be a total of 3 though, because you have 2 armor. Yeah. And he does 2 momentous damage. That's it, momentum. And it's back over to you. Activate it out, so it's gonna be me again. I'm gonna spend that momentum to stand up mash, he'll shake effects. He is still smash shins though, which is bad. He is going to pugilate you with his giant killamajig. Counter, I will hit you on 3s. He is tack 5. Let's see what I get here. That's going to be 4. Your armor 1 down to 3. Actually, it's down to 2. It's going to give Mash a push and a dodge. He's going to push you back this way. Whoop.
Okay.
And then he's going to... Sorry, he spent one of these already. And then he's going to dodge an inch this way. Whoop. Then he is going to do his move.
Counter attack, right?
You don't now because you're not in range.
Ooh.
It's not your activation, so you unfortunately don't have your 3-inch reach. You only have 2. And that means my activation, I'm going to walk within an inch of this thing, so jogging over. It is 2.5 away, so I just have to get within 1.5, which gives me another 2.5 to move. So we're going to move 2.5 over here.
With the ball.
With the ball, and we are going to use 1 for long bomb. So it has a 12-inch range. So we're going to put it right there and do a standard scout. This is not affected by smash shins because it's a play, not a kick. So it's going to go to the 4, which I'm happy with, 2 inches. So basically just an inch further off the other side of that.
Right there.
1 more inch. No, 1 more inch. There you go. Yeah. Activate Spigot, because this is the only way I'm going to be able to score. And he's going to swing on Harmony. He has... I need to get this momentous knockdown, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to do it. So +1 tack from good old Scum being there. And sorry, Commanding Aura is still up. So I should have +1 again. Should be tack 7 right now, looking for 3s. And that's going to be 2, which was not enough. It's going to be 2 damage, so I'm not going to be able to score, but it will take her to the game, and that'll put me at 12. All right, so there we go. End of the game with the Brewers. I don't know what I did wrong, but I'm sure I got something wrong at some point.
I know what I did wrong.
And the answer to that was, as we checked this out, was not picking up the ball in the first turn.
And it would have helped if I played all 12 influence.
That also would have helped too. He did forget 2 extra influence in there, which neither of us caught until I think the second turn when you only allocated 10. I was like, you have 2 more influence somewhere, don't you? Because I was doing the math in my head as I was shooting it.
Old age.
I do have senior moments every now and again myself. It's when the beard hair gets white down here and starts creeping around to the sides. You guys will realize what we're talking about. Yep. So yeah, my first game with Brewers, I gotta say I like them. They play a lot like the Masons. We were talking about this off camera.
I agree.
But they're so resilient.
Yeah, they're almost like in between the Butcher and Mason.
Yeah, they've got
they're a good middle.
A mix of offense and defense. Yeah, which I thought was it was fun to play because you had options for grinding. Like I ground out, I guess 8 of my points there for victory points, didn't I? And I got 1 goal. I did have a threat for another goal next turn, which I could have gotten to. Yeah, I could have gone and grabbed 2, but I didn't have the momentum to do it this first turn.
No, we wouldn't have made it that far anyway because Harmony would have died from the poison.
Exactly, and she would have died from the poison and would end of the game anyway. So Dirty Knives, super good first turn. If you can get them off first turn, the chip damage over and over again, unless you shake conditions and you burn some momentum to do it, it was a big deal. And yeah, just being able to cage up and get the ball. So I think there's almost never a time in this game where you don't want to be receiving if you win the kickoff roll.
Yeah, 100%.
But in this one too, just being able to be a big defensive line, Man, come at me, bro.
Yeah.
They're serious, like, take a punch and then just get mad and get up. Like when you knocked down Tapper and he was like, oh, I see how this is, and he just got up and like murdered Brick with a stick. He reminds me of Vinnie Jones in what was it? Not Snatch. It was it was Snatch, the one where he played Bullet Tooth Tony, and he just got stabbed a bunch of times.
Through the car?
Yeah, exactly.
Madonna's Lucky Star. That was amazing.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So anyway, I think that's my best analogy, is that I'm gonna look at Tapper as a big blonde version of Vinnie Jones in Snatch. So there's our first game with Brewers. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We're gonna play another game. You'll see it next week. Until then, I'm Ash. This is Les. Happy wargaming.
Take care.